Good Friday morning to you, Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for March 6th, 2015. We're going to do a radar review here over the past 24 hours or so and see some of these tremendous bands of snow that came through. And we had a very, very aggressive final call forecast, and we were by far the most aggressive of any weather outlet in our region, and we were still low in some areas, which is amazing. So just some incredible banding that was taking place from two waves of precipitation coming through here. We clearly outlined there would be two different separate impulses here as during the course of the day. Although there were two impulses, two very distinct impulses, there was no lull in between here, which was we expected to be between wave 1 and wave 2. It became one continuous wave here, and in some places put down some pretty good rates. I want to give you one example. Just happened to be at the Eastern PA Weather Authority headquarters here in South Allentown. We actually had 2.3 inches of snow in 1 hour's time between 11:45 a.m. and 12:45 p.m. On Thursday, and ended up with about 8.2 here at the station, and some of these locations down further to the southwest here across southern Berks, so across Lancaster and some parts of Chester County, and we saw some reports of 11, 12 inches of snow, some 13-inch amounts. I mean, there were some pretty high and impressive amounts down here. So this system's not going to be moving away. You can see it started off with the gradient with going rain to snow here, and then got really, really heavy. And everybody thought it was going to be done. Then we got another wave come through here in the afternoon with some pretty heavy banding, and then that's now out of here. What's going on for the rest of the week? Well, we have high pressure here going through today, so we're going to have very cold conditions. Here's the high pressure sitting right over the Ohio Valley, still having northwest wind or around clockwise flow around high pressure here, so we're still going to be very cold today. Normal high for this time of year in the mid to upper 40s. We are going to be nowhere near that today. Nowhere. Probably waking up to record lows for this date this morning, and only recovering to about the mid-20s today. So, it's some pretty unprecedented cold that we're talking about. We're in March now. We should be getting a little warmer here. We're just not getting warmer, and it's taking its good old time doing that. So going ahead to the rest of the week, nothing really to speak of as far as precipitation here. We got a little weak impulse that's going to move off to our north right here, and you can see that here Saturday night might just give us a few clouds out of that, not expecting any precipitation. And then nothing else the rest of the week. The system stays south here on Tuesday. The only thing that's going to be happening here is we're going to warm up a little bit as we get into later in the weekend, early next week, middle of next week especially. I'm going to go over to our temperature map here. Now this is actually departures from normal. Okay, so this is a temperature anomaly, and this is indicating how far the high temperatures will be in Fahrenheit, how high they will be above or below what is considered to be normal for this time of year. So when you're seeing these purples in here, or these lavender colors here, you're talking about some pretty cold temperatures here. See, they're on this scale down here. We're talking about temperatures that are 15 to 20 degrees below normal, and that's for Friday. And that's expected because your normal high, like I'll take one example here, Allentown, Pennsylvania here, where the headquarters is. Normal high for this time of year is 46. We're going to be about 24, 25 degrees today. So obviously you're down here in these purples here for a reason. So now you see what this does here. Anything here in the red obviously is well above normal temperatures. Oranges, reds, the blues, the greens, those are all below normal. Okay, and purples. So we're going to go a little bit further here, just show you what this is going to end up doing. All right, here's a look at Saturday. Still below normal here. Not quite as bad though. We're only about 8 to 10 degrees below normal here, so that's an improvement. And then we get a little bit further in here, and we're starting to moderate a little bit, moderating, and now we're getting above normal, or near normal, I should say, on Monday. Okay, and then we get into Tuesday, probably near normal again. Wednesday, we're going above normal. Look at this, some very warm air moving in here. Okay, and that's on Wednesday. Wednesday we're expecting to be a day that'll probably be in the 50s. Same thing here on Thursday, probably in the 50s. So this will be for everybody who's sick of the cold, this is going to be a blessing in disguise. You know what though? It's going to just take for this weekend example, late weekend, we might get to about 40 degrees or so thereabout on Sunday, 40, 42 thereabout. It's going to feel 40, 42 degrees is going to feel like the new 60. when the sun's out, the sun's going to be shining, and it's going to feel so much warmer because our bodies are so accustomed to these temperatures in the single digits and just frigid cold. So we're finally going to get into a little bit of warmth. I do think this is just going to last during the work week next week, and that's it. And then we're going to start going back down to either near or below normal as we get into later in the period here, as we get into next weekend. And there are indications that, at least on the ensembles and the European weeklies, the Euro weeklies that we look at, they're both indicating is somewhere around the equinox, which is the first day of spring, that we're going to go back into a winter pattern. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just what we're seeing right now in the long range, and we will update the long range today so that we can see what's going on a little bit, give you an idea what to expect as we head into April, at least the rest of this month as we head into April, as far as temperature regimes and departures from normal. It's not unheard of to still get snow here later in the year. We're kind of leaning against it now. It looks like the next week or so you're not going to get any snow. This could look like spring's coming. Everybody's going to get excited. And I'm afraid that we're going to head back to below normal temperatures, and you're going to have still shots at some snow, especially for the northern areas here. But your chances for snow are going to go down exponentially the further in time you go, closer to the end of the month here. Your chances of snow in the beginning of the month are a lot higher than they are, say, on the 25th of March. Okay, so that's what the idea is here. So we can keep delaying it. Your chances of getting snow might be just about done. This could very well be what happened yesterday. Could very well be the last snow event of the year, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out over the next couple weeks. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrish, and that is your outlook for March 6th, 2015. Have a great Friday.